Hi internet people, so I'm literally wearing my work clothes, and this video is going to be kind of short even though a lot of stuff happened in All for One this week. So 6 new episodes dropped, so 7 through 12, but I have been dealing with a weird bout of like sort of laryngitis slash a cold. So I have my voice back right now. It sounds pretty good, it's pretty solid. I'm not banking on it sounding solid through this whole video. I don't want to wear it out this week. Klexicon is coming and I don't want to lose my voice before that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and talk about the episodes as quickly as I can and in as much-ish detail as I can. So Portia's campaign is running into some issues. Henry, we knew, had left. He is now going to be the VP for Trevise's campaign, and so Dorothy is going to be Portia's VP, and Anne is helping them prepare, except Anne is making me very nervous. So, okay, she literally quoted Scar in episode 7. She says, "Stick with me, kid, and you'll never go hungry again." And that line is from Be Prepared, and that's never a good sign. Like, quoting a Disney villain is not good. So like, they're doing that, but all throughout these episodes, Anne is very, very odd. She's very intensive on Portia, and when she's trying to get Portia to do things, it turns into this like, this is exactly what you have to say, but then she'll completely contradict herself. Like, Anne is all over the place, like a whirligig. Like, she's like constantly like pinging back and forth, like, this is what you have to say, no you can't say this, no this is what you're supposed to say. And like, Dorothy is trying to keep on top of all of this. Dorothy hasn't slept in 2 days by the end of episode 12 because she keeps having to do things like fix the campaign poster, make brand new campaign posters, make t-shirts, get all of this stuff ready. And like, Portia is doing her own work to like try and figure out what she should say, but Anne is making her so frantic that she can't focus. And it's Anne. Like, Anne is intense. I don't know. And then there's a point, I am just talking about Anne right now, I'm not going in any sort of chronological order. Again, if you're watching this and haven't watched new episodes, I'm sorry. I warned you there would be spoilers back in the first episode I started doing about All for One. But like, Anne is all over the place. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So beyond VP duties and the poster stuff, which that first poster, the first campaign plan, great plan, until it gets stolen by the other campaign. And I don't know if it was stolen. Like, Henry could have hacked. Like, there's a point at which the entire, like, internet goes down because the Inseparables suddenly disappear and then come back and they're like, we're back? Because the screen goes black. I don't know if that was Henry hacking or if, like, a weird fluke happened or if Henry just, like, remembered stuff and thought it would be useful for Trevise. I don't know. I'm not saying Henry did anything. Henry could not have done anything at all. It literally could have been a fluke. It just seemed odd, like odd timing. Especially because, I mean, it is a live stream, so literally anyone could be watching. Like, Trevise could have been watching and been like, oh, this is a great campaign idea. Like, anyone at all. But, so, the campaign gets stolen. I will point out that the colors red, is it crimson and scarlet and gray? It's not gray. Scarlet and silver are very close to the colors from my undergrad alma mater. I went to the Ohio State University at Lima. I didn't go to the big campus, but those are our colors. It's scarlet and gray, and so the whole time I was like, everyone is on, what? What is happening here? Are you secretly OSU? What? So the campaign's crazy nonsense. So while all of that is going on, we actually get a new character back because Rochefort is going to be filming, and I was like, Rochefort's back? Is this good? Is this bad? Rochefort and Dorothy are also like strangely getting along. There's a funny sword fighting situation. They both define what a douche canoe is simultaneously. Monty actually winds up being super helpful. Like, all of these things, like, good things are happening for Portia's campaign, but there's also these like weird moments where Anne is Anne. I don't know. And then they finally get like a room to use, and it's just the common room. And what happens is Trevise's campaign also gets to use the common room because there's no additional spaces. So Alex is like, no, they told us we have to share. They're supposed to be sharing. The entire situation turns into like bad-mouthing each other, where Alex actually leaves. She just leaves and says they're all children. Henry and Portia are fighting. Trevise is fighting with Anne. Anne wants Dorothy to take a side and Dorothy doesn't want to. Dorothy's trying to be supportive of everybody even though Anne doesn't really want her to be. And then while they're talking about things, Rochefort actually points out that if people like Anne, they like Dorothy. But people are having issues with Portia. They think she's spoiled. They've been calling her Princess Portia because, like, she's from a rich family, like she doesn't really have to work for anything, and so there are those issues. And then they just get like blown out of proportion, not proportion, but like things just keep happening that make things worse. So like they're brainstorming ways to get back at the Trevi campaign, and while they're doing that, Anne wants Dorothy to like spitball things they can say about Trevi and Henry, and she says some things, and like Rochefort makes them even worse than how she says them, which is not his fault. He's worked on campaigns before. He's going like super mudslingy terms. He knows what he needs to do to get Portia to win, because he's apparently the one who ran all of Rick's campaigns. So he's like doing all of that, but then when the other campaign comes in, they see what they wrote and it's awful. Like, it's not good. So there's all of those issues. And then like there's so much tension and so much drama, and Dorothy is trying to still maintain her friendships with everyone, and it's not working. And then what happens is Alex leaves at one point, Henry, Trevi, and then Portia all leave because Portia insists she's gonna go check in. Then in the final episode for the thing, Portia actually gets a text and says she has to go and won't say why, doesn't give any reason, and I actually think it's Henry or Alex who's checking in, and they're trying to like see what's going on. And then insists that Dorothy needs to do extra things. They need to have longer meetings. They need to figure out the platform. This huge thing. And then makes her cancel on Connie again. And then Connie, who has been working super, super hard, like at her job, in her adorable Little Mermaid themed costume. I really like the waitress outfit, even though I'm sure her job is terrible. And like studying all of this stuff. And then she's been like working to make sure she can be free to be with Dorothy, and then Dorothy cancels on her because of Anne at the very last minute, and so Connie is going with Monty, which is not good. I was just like, oh my goodness. There's so much, like Anne is somehow coming between Dorothy and Connie, and then Monty is actually getting along with the campaign team, and like she and Rochefort were getting along, which was super funny because it led to this dialogue about super gay, and it was great. The Inseparables were also great, as always. I will point out that the one particular Inseparable, who feels very closely related to me, had some great lines, especially about single white female. There was Vote Stegosaurus. There's fun ones. I really liked it. Also, you do need horses for adventures and questing. They are a big deal. So really great. Like, it's just a lot of drama. So much drama. And I feel like now Portia is rebuilding ties that Dorothy doesn't know about, and neither does Anne. And I know Dorothy doesn't want to lose those friendships. Like, Dorothy wants things to be okay. So I feel like Dorothy is going to wind up breaking her idealization of Anne. I feel like something's going to happen and she's going to find out something about Anne, because I think Anne maybe did use Trevi. Where like Trevi did more work and Anne wasn't ever giving her the credit for it. I don't know, but I'm just like, there's so much drama, so much is happening. Okay, I probably talked way too long. I don't want to kill what voice I have, even though I might sound normal, I can't tell, but like, I don't want to lose it before Klexicon, so I'm paranoid. Okay, let me know your thoughts about the episodes below in the comments or over on Twitter. I'm at ClefNotes. You can find me on my blog, clefnotes.wordpress.com, or for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com. And you can find me on their Snapchat sometimes, the Nerdy Girl EXP. Also, give me your thoughts on Anne. I want Anne thoughts. I'm very curious about Anne and what's going on with Anne and who Anne is as a person. So let me know in the comments. Anyway, alrighty. Bye, internet people.